does the person you are with encourage you to read? You have to ask, what does he bring for me? Roses or books? If someone has a stake in making you better, that person will push you towards books. Books are what we all need.
Pranam Acharya. Exactly 1 year ago, I met you here. Hope you remember. One thing I like is you have a very great regard to one of those three important Advaita teachers, J. Krishnamurti, Nisargadatta Maharaj and Ramana Maharshi. I have not seen in Indian spiritual realm people talking about them in high regard. And those are the three masters who were pioneers and instrumental in my seeking. So in one of the satsangs with Nisargadatta Maharaj, one person asked him, I always suffer. Then Maharaj responded to him that you are not suffering. You are suffering, you are experiencing. In that context of the question, now I am 47 years old. I have gone through all the experiences, good, bad, pain, pleasures, everything. Now when I look back, everything's empty. It just, the experiencing has happened. So what Maharaj is saying in this context, that you are suffering, you are experiencing.
You are experiencing your suffering, or you are suffering, you are experiencing.
Yeah, you are suffering, you are experiencing.
Okay.
So what did he mean when he say that? And in today's context, when you're talking about the Kabir Sahib's Dohe, the tan, everything is coming from the. So in that context, you are talking about the me. So this me and this experiencing, are they both same?
They are the same. There exists an experiencer who is popping this question at me. There exists an experiencer that's popping this question at me. It is the same experiencer that has expectations from the happening, just as this experiencer right now has an expectation of an answer. This experiencer, when he is sending me a question, he has the expectation of an answer or a solution. Equally, the same experiencer, when he is engaged with the flow of events, happenings, has expectations. They are the suffering. The experiencer is the suffering. Otherwise, they are just events.
So both experiencer and the process of experiencing is one and the same.
The same. Experiencer, experiencing, and the sufferer and the suffering. The experiencer is the experiencing. The experiencer is also the sufferer.
Okay. Now, I have done like almost 20 years of seeking, and when I came to you, now it's almost 1.5 years. I mean, it really sounds so stupid that we have been presented with so many shops of spiritual entertainment, and every shop I went, I'm not saying it in degrading manner. To some extent they added to my knowing and my experiencing, but I feel a lot of time got wasted. Could have been much faster in my seeking. Now I don't have much time. I'm not giving myself much time because the way the world is functioning and going. So as a seeker at this stage, what would you suggest, that how and where do I focus my sadhana or my seeking? Of course, I have been listening to your videos. There is not even a day that I have missed listening to your videos. And last time I had asked you a question, how do I enhance my watching your videos? And you said that now you have experienced the superficial understanding. Now you go to the source and try to understand where the source is, and then you'll be able to understand. So, of course, the deepening has happened. I have also experienced the time, the past, present, and future. They are like just imaginations. Like this, there's so many different realms and fields that I have been able to understand because of your explanations. So simple. And I'm kind of getting a glimpse that something is there, something is like shining a light. So how do I proceed now? Suppose somebody has a very short amount of time with him as a seeker. So how should one proceed from now on?
You see, one should simply leave the question of the proceeding, the decision, the direction to purity itself. Our task is not to venture into the questions of karma, action, direction, decision. Our task, given who are we? The ego. Our task is to just keep constantly purifying ourselves. You see, there were the old coal locomotives, the steam ones.
Yeah.
So there was the furnace that was coal fed.
Correct.
Right? And I was watching, it was a movie or a documentary, something. So the locomotive is proceeding in a particular direction, say towards the left. And there is a man deployed to feed coal to the fire.
Yeah.
And his face is towards the right.
Right.
Right? The locomotive is proceeding towards the, let's say,
That side.
That side.
Okay. And he is facing this side.
And the man who is feeding the fire actually has his face to this side.
Fire, yeah.
And what is he constantly doing?
He is pouring the coal into the fire.
That's your job. Keep your back towards the direction. Forget the direction. The direction will be taken care of by the fire itself. Or simply say, the direction will be impersonal, meaning that somebody else will take care of the direction. Your job is to feed the fire. You just keep feeding the fire of self-annihilation. The fire of self-dissolution, the fire of purification. You just keep feeding that fire, everything else is automatically taken care of. And by automatic, I do not mean that you do not have to do it. It gets done in a manner of saying through you. The decisions just descend upon you like an epiphany, a moment of spontaneous realization. It just happens. You don't have to go into then the long-winded process of thinking, generating options, generating criteria, then evaluating the options, then coming to a choice. That's the standard process. You don't have to go through it. It just happens. You just know the right thing to do. But for that right decision to come to you spontaneously, first of all, you should have fed enough coal into the fire and constantly, daily.
Yeah, I agree with this point that in the last 20 years, at regular intervals, somehow that one master came and just hand-holded me and took me to the next level. You also came like, just before I met, I had gone to Kedarnath. I think I went in October. And I came, and November was a month where I saw your video first time. And after that, it's like non-stop. So there is an experience that something is kind of hand-holding or kind of pushing me into that direction. Yeah, but sometimes this feeling is there that that am I on the right track or...
Forget the track. Even I don't know my track. I've never known my track. My job is to just give myself completely to this.
Good task.
The rest is taken care of.
Okay. The last question. When you say just focus on your purity, I understand it's my day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. Just look at myself and see what is happening. How am I and what am I doing? Is that what you mean?
Yes, and the same thing that I said the last time holds true even today. Huh? If you will understand it fully, you will find yourself fully one with the source from where it comes. So just as you are watching the video, test whether you are actually getting closer to the point where the words are coming from. And for that you may have to listen to one line 10 times.
I mean, there are videos I have seen like 10 times, 5 times and all. I've made one list where I feel this is where actually it is taking me, and then kind of listen to it again and again.
I'll share something with you. I hope it results in something good. Anyway, now that it has come to me. Even I have to sometimes just watch my videos to get some clarity. And sometimes I'm tremendously shocked when I watch one of my old videos, just randomly. I'm scrolling and YouTube prefers, for some reason, to show my own video to me, so I say, fine, what's the chap saying? And when I listen to the chap, it's like a revelation. So, one does not know where stuff is really coming from. And the effort has to be complete. Where is this thing coming from? Where is this thing not coming from? It's a process of love and, for want of a better word, repetition. Repetition, which is not really repetition, it is actually uncovering, revelation. But that revelation does not happen without repetition. So one gets it from there, and thereafter things are set in a motion in a spontaneous way. New directions emerge. So much just happens on its own.
The problem with you is every video that gets published, it has amazing like insight. Even though there are 10,000 videos, but every new video is like it's another revelation. I mean, I have never seen this kind of a beautiful, simplistic way of bringing such a deep and profound thing. I don't know. I mean, I am really speechless and I have no words to express my gratitude. And I am really thankful for
I feel embarrassed because it's like accepting a compliment for something that is not really mine. So,
but I don't know about those things. But for me, you are like you're like everything, and I'm so grateful for having made this possibility available for all of us here. Thank you so much.